I was thinking about coronavirus um, earlier this morning, and I was wondering why I wasn't worried about coronavirus, and why um, whenever this virus news comes out, I'm not worried. And I think it has to do with knowing that I can't really control the spread of a virus. I can't. It's not. You know, your control as an individual where it concerns a global threat like a mass virus. Um, your control as an individual is very slim. There's not much control there. Um, and you can't become a virologist overnight. I mean, if you look at you know the virological genealogy. It just basically reads as gibberish to somebody who hasn't researched into pathogens and contagions, stuff like that. And so I guess knowing my own ignorance on the um, the subject matter, right? Knowing my own ignorance helps me not be afraid, because it's like, well, I can't really do anything about it. Other than really avoid places of high mutation. What I mean by that is like, where there's an abundance of moisture, where there's an abundance of smoke, because smoke is mutated air, where there's an abundance of breath being passed around in an encapsulated environment. So avoid nightclubs, because like people breathe a lot in nightclubs, and they also sweat a lot, and which makes there's a lot of moisture. Right, even if there's air conditioning, like in certain spots in a club or in a bar or something, there's gonna be more moisture than there would be if that nightlife culture wasn't there. But basically, all I can think of doing is being as ignorant as I am about the viruses and what they do, and how they travel. Not so much like how they evolve. I'm more ignorant about how they evolve than anything else. Um, all I can do, given my ignorance, is just avoid places of high mutation. You know, um, like cage farming, like where you have all the animals or that are livestock meant for harvesting, um, where you have them cramped in tight spaces. That creates and that obviously creates an atmosphere of mutation. Like they're pigs breathe, chickens breathe, ducks. Sorry, why am I talking about ducks? Um, Cows breathe, um, sheep breathe. You know, just the other day I saw a truck full of deer, and it was very compact. And deer breathe. They breathe, and then they're harvested to make to produce venison. And the deer, you know, in close quarters, you know, when you think about their natural environment, they're usually free to roam. So it's like, like you get a lot of free to roam animals, and then you lock them up, in close quarters, and you're just making a sort of environment where a potential mutation can occur, which then could produce a virus that could then possibly be infectious to humans, and to a certain percentage of the humans could possibly create illness and be fatal. But yeah, um, I guess knowing my own ignorance about um, virology, the study of viruses, um, all I can do is utilize avoid. All I can do is utilize avoidance. That's all any of us can do who are ignorant, because we're not going to know everything you know involved in the migration of coronavirus or any other virus. Not even the experts know everything involved. They're still figuring that out. And so all you can do is avoid places where you could easily assume there would be a lot of biochemical transference. Is that the right term? Biochemical, or like no, airborne pathogen transference. If it's airborne, I haven't read up much about coronavirus because I'm not that scared of it. Um, and I rarely watch the news, but yeah, like all you can really do, if you don't know um, what to actually do from a technical standpoint, right? Sorry, technical point of view. All you can really do is just avoid places you assume would be the ultimate hotspots for infection. Yeah. So anyway, just wanted to talk about that. If you have any questions, any philosophical type questions, or just any questions in general about my take on things, comment below. Have a good day. Peace, meow.